No what?
Well, Rosie here reckons that she heard a man in my mum's bedroom last night. That Paul?
Well, I suppose it must have been.
Yeah, well, he seems nice. For Eileen, anyway. Right, babe, do you want some toast?
No, can we go to Royce for breakfast, please?
Yeah, sure, why?
Because I don't fancy sitting chatting to a bloke who spent the night in my mum's bed.
Well, you know what to do then, don't you?
Oh, do I?
Yes. Sell the flat, and then we can have our own place.
Well, we can move it to my flat.
Jason, you do not expect me to go and share the flat that you shared with Tina above a sweet shop. I do not think so. Go and get it sold.
Nothing's selling, love, especially flats. Agent told me, so there.
Right, Jason, you tell that agent you better pull his finger out and get us a buyer, or we'll just go with someone else.
Yeah, we'll do.
No, I'm not finished yet. And I will go and find us somewhere classy. Jeff told me they've got some good apartments going at Victoria Court. Right, we can go now.
Oh, we can go now?
Yes.
Right.
Can we go to Roy's and all? I don't fancy sitting here with him and Eileen all loved up either.
What, I missed the opportunity to see his reaction when you tell me saw him in Freshco's?
Morning.
Morning.
Not seen anything of Paul?
Paul?
No? Why?
Stayed over. Can't wait to sit here with you two and Jason and Rosie.
I can't say blame him.
I just does shift work round the clock. Emergency cover, must have had an early start.
All right. Did he not leave you a note?
So that you lot could read it. Having a shower.
Well, maybe he did have an early start.
Yeah. Or maybe he had to rush off home so that his wife's not suspicious.
Really? Sounds great. No, don't be daft. I'm glad you're having a good time. No, not much. Just that meeting at church. No, you go. Don't keep everyone waiting. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Sounds like she's having fun. Yeah, well, she's on holiday in France. Why wouldn't she be?
Yeah, bet she misses you, though.
Doubt it. She probably ain't got enough time to think about me.
Oh, get lost. Seen the way she looks at you? She's totally devoted.
Yeah, and have you seen the way people look at her? Amber, she is gorgeous, okay? She always has people coming over to us and wanting to talk to her and chat her up.
Does she know you're bothered by it?
Yeah, she says I've got nothing to worry about, but you can't help it, can you?
Well, I suppose it's nice to know that other people find you attractive, whether you intend to do anything about it or not.
I wouldn't know. It's only Shan that fancies me.
Yeah, Shan, who's gorgeous, who everyone else fancies, so you can't be that bad, can you?
Hiya. Eileen. Sorry I slept through you leaving this morning, but, well, can you ring when you get this? All right, bye.
Would you like another coffee?
Yeah, please, Roy.
Haley told me what happened at Underworld. I wish you all the best in finding a new job.
Thanks, Roy. Must be nice to be your own boss.
Well, indeed. I have painful memories of scouring situation vacant columns. Haley's not saying much, but I believe she's concerned about her own position.
Right. As long as Underworld's in business, Haley's safe. Mrs. Connor relies on her completely.
Well, let's hope Underworld stays in business, and good luck.
Thanks.
That's great, thank you. Bye.
So, what do you think to how I've set out the workstations?
Well, more room would be nice, but at least this way the machinists have to be tidy and more disciplined, which can't be a bad thing.
That's true. Speaking of machinists.
Oh, yeah, I've just spoken to the Gazette. They're running an advert tomorrow, and the job centre's ringing me back within the hour.
Very organised. I'm impressed. It's a pity we can't clone you.
Carla clearly didn't think I was exactly invaluable.
Yeah, well, her loss, my gain, what can I say?
And I'm going to sound out one or two of the Underworld machinists, so with any luck, cloning me won't be necessary.
Right. Look, do you think it's going to be a problem for them, working for me?
Well, I don't see why they would do. I mean, they haven't dared say what they think about Carla's story, but, well, now things are different. They've got a choice.
Well, Carla certainly messed up making an enemy of you.
Got a mind of my own. That's what she can't stand.
Well, all I can say is I'm glad you're on my side, Sally.
I've just cleaned the van, inside and out.
OK.
Got a round of applause or something?
I did it last week and all.
Again. And?
I don't normally have time. I've no deliveries until the day after tomorrow.
We hardly snowed under, are we? And we haven't even got off the machines.
Look, why don't we all just enjoy this quiet spell? Because this time next week, we're all going to be rushed off us feet.
What if we're not?
I reckon it'll be me for the chop. Anybody can drive a van, but I'd be rubbish at sewing.
Kirk, it's not going to come to that.
I hope you're right. This is the best job I've ever had, and I thought of going back behind them tills at Freshwood.
Mrs. Connor is already talking about taking on Sally and the others as soon as things pick up. She must be confident.
Hey, Rosie!
Hi, Dad.
You know your mum's gone working for Frank Foster?
You're joking. Have you said anything to her about it?
Oh, yeah. May as well have been chewing a brick for all the notice you took him, eh?
I heard Sean talking about what a slime ball he is. Can't you have another go?
Only make matters worse.
You know, she could be so stubborn sometimes.
Tell me about it.
Everybody knows that you should be back together, including her. She just won't admit it.
Yeah, well, I'm prepared to wait till she realises it herself, so don't go pushing her, eh?
I haven't seen either of you laugh, not properly, for such a long time.
Well, I've not had a lot to laugh about, have I? Ain't your mum happy with Jeff?
Well, I think she tries to be, you know, having a toy boy and that. But it all comes back to one thing. It's not you.
Think that lass off Lorraine Kelly?
Stacey, yeah.
Listen, if you do talk to your mum, don't let on I said anything about Frank. She'll only accuse me of interfering.
Yeah, I know. Right, I'll see you later, Dad, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Hey up. Fancy a drink?
I'll have a pint of snake bite, please.
Please, Stella.
Right. Wow. Never thought I'd get an invite for a drink from Sally Webster. What's up, love? Want to compare notes on being jobless?
Funny you should say that. Because I'm not and you needn't be. How do you fancy the opportunity of joining us at Frank's new factory in Hanchurch Street?
Frank? Don't think so.
He's asked me to hand-pick the staff.
Ooh, never been hand-picked for oat before.
Carla wasted you in picking. I'm sure if I trained you up, you could become a really good machinist.
I am a really good machinist, thanks. But no, I don't think so.
Sorry?
Checking sides, that, isn't it?
Not at all. It's about taking an opportunity and grabbing it with both hands. And of course, as a machinist, the pay is so much better than across the street.
Don't suppose I've got a right lot to lose, have I? And if Frank does try any of his dirty tricks with me, well, I tell you, he'll be eating through a straw for the next 10 years, so...
Yes, Marcus?
Tea and a bacon barn, please, Roy.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance to arrange to meet up. You know, well, that's if you want to, so I'll wait for your call then. Bye.
Hey. How's the job hunting going?
It isn't. I can't concentrate.
Paul?
I think I must have upset him or something.
Why? What's happened?
Well, I've been ringing it on and off all morning. It goes straight to voicemail. I've left messages saying, oh, you must have got off early, or why didn't you wake me?
Sounds reasonable.
So why did he just go, and why hasn't he rung?
Well, I don't think it's you.
He must have done something. I mean, last night was great. For both of us, I thought.
Eileen, really, you haven't done anything wrong.
What do you mean? Do you know something I don't?
I'm not sure. Sean said that I should probably tell you before, but I thought it might be nothing, so I didn't, but he's probably right. You ought to know.
Know what?
I saw Paul with another woman.
There you go.
Well, hi.
Rosie, hi.
Well, this looks very cosy.
Want to join us?
Is the three a crowd?
If you think I was cheating on Sally, do you think I'd be stupid enough to do it on her own doorstep?
Of course not. Where do you usually do it? Joking. You do know that Jeff is seeing my mum, don't you?
Seeing. Her mother.
What's the champagne for?
I'm the new face of Weatherfield Windows.
And that's the cause for champagne. A half-a-page advert every other week in the local rag.
They're expanding big time. Launching a big TV campaign across the north of England. Jeff knows the director.
Oh, lucky you.
They saw me on Lorraine Kelly.
It's a chance, really.
Lorraine?
There's going to be loads of ads. And the money, O-M and G.
Really?
I'll get myself a glass.
So when did you see Paul with this woman?
Yesterday.
I wish you told me before last night.
So do I. Look, it could be perfectly innocent.
Tell me.
Oh, they were in Fresco shopping.
Might have been his sister.
Well, that's what I thought, so I followed them out into the car park.
Why would you follow them if you thought there was nothing in it?
There was just something about the way they were with each other. His body language was very solicitous, caring.
He's good at that.
Anyway, they loaded up the car and then they hugged.
My brother and sister.
And then they kissed.
Not like brother and sister.
Sorry.
He's the one that's going to be sorry. Because never mind a fire engine. It's an ambulance he's going to need by the time I've finished with it.
Hey, I got those.
Oh, cheers, Sal.
Hang on, you're the one who lost a job. Shouldn't it be us treating you?
Absolutely no need. Hey, how's it going at Underworld?
All right.
Loads of new orders?
Mrs. Connor seems hopeful. Why?
Can I have the drink now?
Something's going on.
I've got a new job, and so has Becky.
Congratulations.
Cheers, Shawnee.
Yeah, and you're very welcome to join us.
Is that why you're buying us drinks?
Join who?
Where?
Frank's new factory.
I'd rather die of thirst.
What do you mean, Frank's new factory?
Well, what did you think he was going to do with all those machines from Underworld? We've set up a unit in Hanchurch Street.
You'd work for that man?
Haven't you got any principles?
Listen, guys, I ain't got a job and I ain't got any cash. And last time I looked round here, shops were taking principles instead of money.
Yeah, so you'll do well to remember that when Underworld goes out of business.
Why should it?
Because Frank bought into Underworld because Carla was struggling. What makes you think that she's going to do any better when they're in actual competition with each other?
Has anyone else from our place taken you 30 pieces of silver?
Not yet, but they will when they find out what we're offering. Better pay, conditions, prospects.
Which part of we don't want to work for a rapist ever don't you get?
Yeah, and when he goes down, what's going to happen to your job, Zed?
Yeah, and when he doesn't, Kurt, what's going to happen to your job?
Well, as soon as you've all got drinks, I'll have a vodka and tonic, please, Stella. Large or small? Judging by the face on this lot, make it a large, please.
I've got a mate coming up from uni. We're going to a gig tonight if you fancy coming.
Oh, I've got a meeting at church, remember?
Oh, it's a pity. You'd like Beth, she's a good laugh. It's going to be a great night.
I can imagine it will be. If it was any other time, then yeah, but it's a prayer group I'll go to.
I have never known anyone our age that was into church and that.
You know what? I get more funny looks of being a Christian than I do a lesbian. But then again, that's other people's problem, eh? Not mine.
I wasn't having a go.
No, I'm sorry. I get a bit defensive sometimes. It might sound a bit weird to you, but I do get a lot out of it. And especially when Shine's away, it's just nice to be around people that believe in the same as you do.
It's not a problem. We'll just have to have fun without you.
Cool. See you later.
See ya. Perhaps me and you could go for a drink another night, if Shan wouldn't mind.
Hey, I'm the jealous one, remember? Shan's off in France having a great time, and I'm trying my hardest not to think about it. So, yeah, cool.
Okay.
See you later.
See ya.
So you have gone to work for Frank then, Sally?
Why shouldn't I?
Where do you want me to start?
You made me redundant. You're hardly in a position to object.
Yeah, I also said I'd take you back on as soon as I could.
Which won't be any time soon if you're in competition with Frank.
And just tell me, whose idea was it to poach my staff? Was it his? Was it yours?
I'm not sure I should be having this discussion with you, Mrs. Connor.
Don't matter, because none of us are interested anyway.
What's your part in this? Oh, I'm just trying to earn a living, love. Unless you want to take me back on.
She's going to be a machinist.
Can you not all see? He's just using you. It's a game to get back at me.
Mr. Foster is a businessman. He doesn't play games.
Oh, Sally, have you really not considered what you're getting yourself into here?
I'll tell you what I have considered. That despite being your most experienced machinist of all time, you chucked me on the scrap heap. You could have sacked Sean. He's got 2 jobs and a partner bringing in a wage.
Oh, right. So this is all about you getting back at me, is it? Well, fine. If it makes you feel good. I just hope you don't live to regret it, Sally.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a fireman.
I've got a station full. Well, any of them do, or one in particular?
Paul Kershaw.
Paul? I'll get him. Who shall I say?
He'll know.
Paul!
Can I take 5?
As long as there's not a shout. Don't disappear.
Bit late for that.
Aye. Something wrong?
I wanted to clear something up face to face.
Okay.
When you left my bed, why was it again?
Early shift. I'm really sorry. I should have woken you, said something.
What, like, my wife is going to wonder where I am?
Sorry?
The one you were shopping in Fresco's with hours before you slept with me.
Should we get another bottle?
I've got to drive. And you've got your first day shooting tomorrow.
As if I could forget. Champagne goes straight through you, doesn't it? My turn for the little girl's room.
A television campaign because of Lorraine Kelly. Jeff, that should have been me.
Lucky break. For Stacey. But the clients love her. What can I say?
You know, does my mum know that you're having cosy little champagne parties for 2 with her? One of your exes?
It's business. End of.
Well, why wasn't I put up for that? You know, with you and my mum being such good friends and everything.
Like I keep trying to tell you, I don't mix business with pleasure. I tell you what, there's a nightclub opening this weekend in Stalybridge. It's yours if you want it.
Oh, so Stacey gets tele-exposure all across the north of England, and I get offered a roping in Staley Bridge. Gosh, thanks.
Well, I'll try and get them to throw in the bus fares. Joking.
Should have known he'd pull a stunt like this. That's all it was, you know, a stunt just to get back at me.
Do you think he's serious? Or is this all just a big wind-up?
Oh, he's serious, all right. He wouldn't be recruiting otherwise. He's after our business.
And will he be able to get it?
No. Not if I've got anything to do with it.
Well, I think I speak on behalf of the others. Whatever you need us to do, just ask.
You do realise this could get nasty.
Well, in that case, I think it's Frank Foster who's in for a bit of a surprise.
Eileen, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Well, guess what?
Look, I know how it must seem, and I really am sorry. I've been wanting to tell you.
Do you know, I have had my fair share of lying, cheating, two-faced scumbags. But the good guys, what? Been maybe 2, 3? And even after a few days, Paul, you were on that list.
Eileen.
So there you go. You managed to fool a battle-scarred old cynic like me. Well done. I hope you're very proud. I blame myself. I so wanted you to be what you seem that I completely swallowed that story about your brother being in the house that day.
Look, I know you're not going to believe another word I say.
I bet you are kicking yourself about leaving your wallet at mine. Because I bet none of the others knew where you lived.
There haven't been any others. I swear. I didn't mean it to be you. It just got out of control. I am so, so sorry. Eileen.
There is no way he'd put Stacey up for that job ahead of me. Unless they were at it again, behind my mum's back.
Yeah, but like I said, he wouldn't be down in Champagne the Bistro if he was having an affair, would he?
Oh, you know, I don't expect you to understand, Jason. It's called being clever. He's flaunting her, so people don't get suspicious.
Yeah, but you are.
And she's cellular.
Oh, that reminds me, expanding filler welling, babe.
Have you rang that estate agent yet?
Hello, working.
No, it's called putting it off.
Well, why would I?
Yes, Jason, why would you? You know, I'm sure if Jeff wasn't around, my mum and dad had back together.
Well, why don't you tell her that you've caught him with Stacey, knocking back Champagne, and then maybe she'll get suspicious?
No, he just talk his way out of it like he did with me. No, this is going to be something that I can't twist.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
And while I'm thinking, you can ring the estate agent and put a rocket under him. Jason, now!
Mum, what's up?
Didn't think there would be anyone home.
So what's happened? It's that Paul, innit?
Thought he was special.
Why, what's he done?
It's not what he's done. It's what I've done. Let myself believe. Fell for him and his charm. Hook, line and sinker. He's married.
Where is he? I'm going to break his flipping neck.
No. No, you're not. This is his wife. I feel sorry for her. I bet she hasn't even got a clue. And he'll be so smug that he's got away with it. Well, let's see how smug he is when she finds out that he is nothing but a lousy, lying cheat.
And you can find out why Rosie's so worried about Jeff and Stacey by watching the Coronation Street spin-off on Rosie's very own website, just rosie.co.uk.
In this episode, I'm going to be travelling across the northernmost regions of Greece. It's a frontier land where foreign invasion and occupation have left a fascinating legacy.
And Joanna Lumley's Greek Odyssey is next tonight.